Hey there, English learners! Your go-to podcast for learning English in a way that's easy, enjoyable, and helps you grow beyond just language skills. I'm Erin.
And I'm Evan. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you've been part of our journey for a while, we're so glad you're here. Because today's topic is something that affects all of us, no matter where we're from or what language we speak.
You know, Evan, I've lost count of how many times I've walked away from a conversation thinking, why did I say that? Or, I should have said something. It's like my brain just shut down when I needed it most.
Oh, I get that. It's like you want to say something meaningful or even just normal, but instead you end up overthinking, second-guessing yourself, and feeling like you missed your chance.
Totally. And here's the truth. So many of us go through this, especially when we're trying to speak English confidently. But what if having great conversations wasn't about being perfect, but about being prepared and present?
That's what we're unpacking today. Real, practical ways to make conversations easier, smoother, and more enjoyable. Whether you're speaking English with friends, strangers, or acquaintances, we've got strategies that work.
And don't forget, we've created a free PDF guide for today's episode packed with key takeaways, comprehension questions, and grammar practice to help you apply everything we're sharing today.
Plus, stay tuned for Charlotte's vocabulary section, where she'll explain some of the intermediate-level words we've used today, so you can sound more natural and confident when you speak. So, Erin, let's get into it. Let's not keep our listeners waiting. We've got a lot of good stuff to unpack today.
Yes, we do. And I want to start with something really personal. For a long time, I used to feel nervous in conversations, especially with people I thought were more successful or confident than me. I'd worry, do I even belong here?
Oh yes, I've had that feeling. It's like we start to compare ourselves, and suddenly we feel intimidated before we even say a word.
Totally get that. But one thing really helped me was dropping that whole who's better mindset. Now I tell myself, no one's above me, and I'm not above anyone else. We're all just people. That simple shift makes starting a conversation feel way less scary.
Yeah, that shift in mindset is powerful. It lets you just be yourself, without trying to impress or hide. You meet people as equals.
Yes. And to our listeners, especially those learning English, remember this. Native speakers are not above you. Don't see conversations as a test. You're not performing, you're connecting. Even native speakers stumble sometimes. You belong in the conversation just as much as anyone else.
I love that. And once I stopped overthinking my worth, the next hurdle was knowing what to say. Ever get asked, "How's your week?" and your mind just goes blank?
All the time. I'd be like, good? And then panic. Then I realized I never thought ahead about what I might want to share.
Same here. Now, before I head out, I just do a quick mental check. What's been going on this week? Did I learn something cool? Try anything new? Just having a couple of highlights ready makes conversations so much easier.
Totally agree. I also write things down in a journal, just everyday stuff. It helps me recall interesting things when someone asks, "So what's new with you?"
Yes, that's a game changer. And if you're someone learning to speak in English, this trick is golden. Think about a show you watched, a fun activity, or even how your day's been, and practice talking about it in English. That way, you're not caught off guard.
And even if you didn't prep, no problem. Sometimes the best way to start is just noticing what's around you.
Oh yeah, I once kicked off a conversation just by saying, "Wow, the line's long today." That tiny comment led to a great chat.
Yes, observing something you both share in the moment makes it feel natural, not forced. You're not searching for the perfect topic, you're just reacting to what's in front of you.
Exactly. And the beauty is, it works anywhere. At a cafe, in a class, at the gym. Noticing your surroundings and turning it into a simple comment can instantly open the door.
And for anyone practicing English, this is such a useful tool. You don't need fancy words, just observe and ask. Like, have you been here before? Or, I love your jacket. Where did you get it?
Yeah, it's all about finding common ground. The goal isn't to impress, it's to connect. And sometimes that one simple line is all it takes to break the ice and let the conversation flow.
And here's something we often forget. Talking is a skill. The more you use it, the better it feels.
Absolutely. I used to avoid random chats because I felt awkward. But once I started trying even quick hellos, it got easier.
Totally. Think of it like exercise. The more you do it, the more comfortable and confident you become. Little steps make a big difference.
And if you're improving your English, aim for little moments. Ask someone the time, order food, say thank you. Each small action builds fluency over time.
And here's the best part. Mistakes are part of the process. Don't worry about them. Focus on showing up.
So true. Erin, you know what else really helps for getting better at conversations? Being a good listener. It's not about saying more, it's about hearing more.
Absolutely. When I listen with curiosity, people really open up. It makes the conversation feel more real and relaxed.
Yeah, and I've found that just repeating a little of what someone said, like, "Oh, so you went hiking last weekend?" shows you care, and it keeps things flowing naturally.
Right. And when you focus on truly listening, you're not overthinking your next sentence. You're just in the moment, and that takes the pressure off.
And if you're learning English, this can really make a difference. Listening closely helps you understand better and gives you ideas for what to say next. Try simple responses like, "That's cool," or "Really? Tell me more." These let you stay part of the conversation without stress.
Yes. You don't need perfect words. Just be present. People don't need you to impress them. They just want to feel heard.
Erin, now that we've covered how to talk to strangers, let's take it a step further, because not all conversations feel the same, right?
Right. Talking to strangers can be exciting because it's a fresh start. But acquaintances, that's where it can get tricky. You've met them, but you might not remember all the details. I used to overthink those interactions.
Same here. Now I just treat it like a clean slate. Ask a simple question or mention something familiar, like, "Hey, how's that project going?" It takes the pressure off.
And then with friends, conversation feels natural. You know their style, you've got shared memories, and you can just relax and enjoy it.
Exactly. And for those improving their English, adjust your confidence level. Strangers? Great for practice. Acquaintances? A chance to reconnect. Friends? Be yourself, even if your English isn't perfect.
And you know what helps grow these connections? Regular, real conversations. I picture it like this. Every chat adds a little snow to your relationship.
Love that. Like you're using an ice pick. Each question reveals more of the person. Sometimes you get a tiny snowflake, sometimes a whole avalanche of stories.
Exactly. And when you keep gathering that snow, it becomes a snowball. Small ones are your acquaintances, bigger ones are your friends. The more you chat, the more that snowball grows.
But if you leave it too long, that snow melts. So stay in touch. A quick message or simple check-in helps keep relationships alive.
And for our listeners learning English, every conversation is progress. Don't wait for perfect English. Keep the snowball rolling with little talks.
Now, Erin, what about when a conversation just isn't working?
Oh yeah, that happens. And that's where a graceful exit comes in. My go-to? I'm gonna grab a drink, but it's been lovely chatting. Simple and friendly.
Mm-hmm. Mine's, "I need to step away for a bit. Great talking with you." Leaves things on a good note.
And for English speakers in progress, learn a few exit lines. It helps you end chats politely and confidently.
Mm-hmm. Before we wrap up, let's throw in some pro tips for all conversations.
First, be present. Don't stress about perfect replies. Just focus on the person.
Yes. And paraphrase what they say. Like, so you started a new job? It shows you're listening and makes the conversation flow.
Also, have a few topics you enjoy ready. Food, music, travel. These are easy ways to connect.
And remember, acquaintances matter. They help expand your social circle and bring new opportunities. Keep those connections warm.
And that brings us to one of our favorite parts of the episode.
Charlotte's vocabulary section. She's here to help you level up your English with some of the intermediate words and phrases we use today.
So grab your notes. This is where it all comes together. Take it away, Charlotte.
Thanks, Erin. Hey, friends. It's time to boost your English. Let's dive into some of the intermediate level words and phrases from today's episode to help you sound more natural and confident when you speak. Let's get started. Intimidated, meaning feeling nervous or afraid because someone or something seems more powerful, confident, or important. Example, I felt intimidated speaking to my boss for the first time. Engage, meaning to take part in or become involved in something actively. Example, she engaged in the conversation by asking great questions. Caught off guard, meaning surprised or unprepared for something unexpected. Example, I was caught off guard when he suddenly asked me to give a speech. Kicked off, meaning to start or begin something. Example, we kicked off the meeting with a quick game. Curiosity, meaning a strong desire to know or learn something. Example, his curiosity about other cultures helped him make new friends. Acquaintances, meaning people you know slightly, but not very well, between strangers and friends. Example, I have a few acquaintances at work, but only one close friend. Second guessing, meaning doubting or questioning a decision you already made. Example, after sending the message, I started second guessing my words. Paraphrase, meaning to repeat what someone said using different words to show understanding. Example, I paraphrased his idea to make sure I understood it correctly. Icebreaker, meaning a simple comment or question that helps start a conversation. Example, I used a joke as an icebreaker to relax the group. Step away, meaning to leave a place or situation for a short time. Example, I need to step away for a bit, but I'll be back soon. That's it for today's vocabulary. Try using a few of these words in your conversations this week. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel. See you next time.
Thanks, Charlotte. That was super helpful. Those words really make conversations smoother and more natural.
Absolutely. And listeners, we hope this episode gave you the confidence to start more conversations and enjoy them, whether it's with a stranger, an acquaintance, or a friend.
And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about connecting. Just take that first step and let your voice be heard.
Thanks for joining us on the English Leap podcast. We'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep talking.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.
Like button and subscribe to my channel.